Welcome back, everybody. Formal here, still alongside Zinnia, and I don't know how we haven't started talking about Gridiron yet. I want to, but we keep getting distracted during these breaks. That makes me sad. Maybe we'll talk over the game because I'm sure everyone just wants to hear about American football right now.
Yeah.
But no, we got a fun match coming for you.
Yeah, we have my teammate Zenesis on no synergy, or zero synergy. Sorry. We have him with Dawnglade and Jafifi, which are Dawnglade is a very old player, I have to say. Was around in beta, very well-known Kai and Julie player. Took a long break, I believe, to focus on TFT. And then surprisingly, and then we have Gamers on the other team, a team who has been together since I think at the very minimum the start of beta, or the start of release. Sorry, maybe the start of beta, with John Wheeler, SBB, and Koinks, who are a classic trio all together. I would say this game we have zero synergy versus maybe as much synergy as you can have. These players have been playing together for so long.
I mean, not only have they been playing together for so long, hey, if they lose, there's a chance we're going to get them back here on commentary again. So I'm not saying we're going to be rooting for a specific team here, but if you want them back on commentary, maybe you'll be rooting for the red side when we get into this match, all right? That's all I'm saying.
No, I would never root for that other team. That's an Aces guy.
Yeah, also, there's also, maybe a little bit of bias with it. Although I feel like you never want to see your teammates win without you, right? You'd rather see them lose.
Oh, I mean, of course, I'm the backbone, of course. I'm, the glue that holds everything together. The carry, if you want.
Exactly.
They can try, I guess.
The way how I see it, the way how we're setting this up right now, nobody wins, which is not typically what you want to do. Either way, we're going to Amy's app, and we'll see how it plays off. There's no Zentaro as well, so I guess nobody won in that regards as well. But we are seeing, I'd say maybe a little bit more standard for where this will be going. The new Zentaro skin, actually, from Koinks. First time I've seen it on the page.
I really dislike it.
Yeah, it's
a bit neon. But Koinks immediately going over to Zenesis to sit on the goal. Classic Zentaro move to just go to the goalie, wait for that coordination, and really quick goal here coming up from Jafifi.
Zero synergy finding that quick goal. They're going to be happy with that. Quickly going through the awakenings. Just something fun worth of notice. Our awakening choices were Deadeye and Prize Fighter. So the end result right now is your teammate Zenesis, Prize Fighter Dubu.
Honestly, it isn't especially on ImaginAzn, it isn't the worst thing in the world. Dubu can get a lot of damage and some really surprising kills off, especially on that center or in that little corner there where forwards typically want to shove. You can get some really high damage combos out there as Dubu. And honestly, we might see some KOs out here from Zenesis.
I'm hoping that's going to be the case, but if they're going to happen in this first set, they're going to have to happen quite quickly because zero synergy already finding that second goal. Jaffe along the top, kind of forcing that one in. It was pretty much pummelers across the board, except for Koinks, who did go for the siphoning wand. Deadeye on both John Wheeler and SBB on the other side. Koinks, of course, will be going Prize Fighter as well, and we'll be keeping track of those stacks as the series progresses. Jaffe score flip denied by Koinks. And, well, unfortunately for Gamers, they stay scoreless so far.
Jafifi and John Wheeler looking really hurt right now, and this might be KO on John Wheeler from Dawnglade. He has a flip here. If he can get it to the enemy goal, this should be a guarantee. And another kill on the center. Oh my god.
So that's 2 stacks already on Dawnglade with this Prize Fighter. I'm not sure how needed they're going to be. Good defense from SPV, though. Can't stop the glitch pop. And that's going to be a 3-0 series win for zero synergy.
Very quick first set here. Jafifi is looking very strong here. They may have zero synergy, but individually as players, you can see Jafifi is very strong with his IME character. His main, we didn't get to talk about it, but yeah, Jafifi is an IME player through and through. I don't know if I've seen him on any other character.
We'll see where they go when it comes to the Sparks right now. Built different, actually taken away from that first pick, so Jafifi...
Yeah, denying it from the duel yet, and we see IME waiting here, not picking anything. We don't see any of the 3 Sparks here. Pretty smart decision. A little bit of rough initial draft here. And you see the Zentaro's just left with bulk up, which, while pretty good, isn't exactly what you want on Zentaro. You really want to get that damage out. And I want to point out, I've just noticed this. Koinks' forward
Yeah.
Koinks is a goalie player, and SPV is a midfielder. I've never seen Koinks play forward, I think.
That's interesting. I wonder though if like positioning wise, if they just did it for, you know, your equipment. And if we're going to see
Maybe.
Koinks play, well, except Koinks is on Zentaro, and I don't really want to see Zentaro playing
Yeah.
goalkeeper.
No, I mean, Kisaweeb is a legend in the OC community. The eject in Zentaro is a menace, but I wouldn't say it's exactly tournament ready.
We'll see what happens. I mean, Jafifi already off of the kickoff nearly got to that barrier, and yes, we already did miss a goal because it wasn't that quick again for Zero Synergy, although right now stuck in the corner, Jafifi has to be careful, has been staggered, the barrier is open.
Looks like things might turn around. But
Jafifi
Jafifi hits the KO there on
out in the middle.
Fifi is a monster, and Dornglade gets the KO.
Genesis has, you know, you got the core flip for Zonglade. They're passing it back and forth. Core flip not needed. That's going to be a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, just honestly amazing stuff here from the Zero Synergy forwards. You see Dornglade just getting those kills in the center, and Jafifi finding those kills, finding those goals, and those barriers constantly. He's looking incredible right now on this Imi.
Yeah, it has been
amazing something.
I'm going to have to pose the question, all right? And I don't mean to be the Debbie Downer as I do this, but is there a chance that Gamers, you know, are kind of not going full all out because they want to get casting again?
Oh, it is a conspiracy. The OC community, I mean, would hate to see this kind of match fixing in our precious sacred community.
I mean,
but,
look,
I mean,
we can make it important, right? Prize pool, it is donations only. I think someone should drop the link in the Twitch chat if you want to donate to the prize pool for this one. All of a sudden when there's money involved, then it becomes the scandal, and then we can get, you know, the ATO involved. It would be a terrible time.
A scandal on the front page of like Dick Serto. I think it's worth it. That's the advertising the OC Mega Strikers community needs.
Yeah, match fixing in $20 tournament.
Absolutely.
Get it in there. Look, Doglade's going to go ahead and find that second set in their favor. So there we go. Two sets up already, Zero Synergy. First pick, where are you going?
A rough draft here. We're going to see a perfect form from Julie. I would say perfect form or Catalyst are probably the two you're looking for here. Catalyst is an incredibly strong training. You see Zentaro immediately taking it as well. It allows you to get so much energy to where it becomes incredibly hard to kill you, and it becomes incredibly impressive to play against as a goalie. Because you just get flip after flip after flip and elusive after elusive. And you just don't get punished for using it as much. But we see fairly centered here from everything else. Extra special on Dubu, his best training. Can't really deny it on Zentaro. And what's it called? Monyu on the Imi, I believe. Pretty standard. A lot more damage going to be coming out from that turret.
So I have a question in regards to Catalyst right now. Because I agree with you. I think Catalyst is super strong. Would you call it the most underrated Awakening? Because it feels like everyone in OCE is allergic to taking it.
It is. I would say it's the most underrated Awakening right now. I would say it's maybe a top 5 Awakening in general right now. It's so oppressive, along with all of the energy Awakenings. It allows forwards to get so much energy because it's not only it's not only getting hit that gives it's hitting people, and you see with a character like Zentaro, where his ultimate hits so many times where you're just getting that energy over and over again. And see, that's what I was talking about. That prize fighter Dubu is just lethal.
Yeah, but that was a member on his own team.
Oh, never mind. I mean, lethal in both ways. Look, he's just firing.
Yeah, it took Jafafi out. It looked like there, but hey, you know what? When you've got zeros in your team, mistakes like that happen. Still going to find the goal. One away right now from winning this set 3-0.
Yeah, and this is you don't like this spot from the position of James Gamers. Dawnglade with a flip, that can be a guaranteed kill or a really easy barrier if he can get to the right position. And you see, he's just going to use it to actually get the immediate core control, which I will say I don't love. But maybe he's just worried that he won't get to use it if he gets focused like he is now.
Maybe it could be the case. Dawnglade is getting bullied a bit. It has been staggered, but doesn't matter. There's going to be the kick. More pressure coming up through. By the way, that is now 3 prize fighter stacks sitting on this Juliet, who will lose them after a good shot from SBB. Will it be enough, though, to save this game from the Gamers? They've opened up the goal. Genesis has to dribble it down low. 2v3 Jafafi doing a good job disrupting the save made, going elusive. Genesis stays alive. Turret back in the opposite direction. Doesn't hit, and here comes the shot. Still stuck in the corner. Core flip. Shot up to the top. Core flip barely caught by SBB. However, it's going to be a KO back onto Koinks. Not sure it'll be enough. Dawnblade and Chifafi, they're trying to set up for the two-man power play. Nope, it's another
misplay
KO for
from
Dawnblade. And now SPP alone in the 1v3. Koinks arrives, and maybe a little bit of mercy was shown, but it's gonna be temporary. Dawnblade to Chifafi, and that's the game.
That is such a hard position for SBB there. The Julie at the top, the Imi getting the dash ready, it's just not what you want to, not the position you want to be in as a goalie there.
So, there's one thing that I think Odyssey needs to get on top of in that game that I noticed that I wasn't too happy with. Zenesis takes out his own teammate but doesn't get a stack for prize fighter.
Look, you're saying what I'm thinking here. Really, I mean, when are they going to add friendly fire in a Mega Strikers?
Yeah, I mean, I saw it happen right there. That should have been a prize fighter stack for Zenesis, so I'm disappointed by that. But overall, can't be too disappointed with Zero Synergy. It was a very clean win for them when you do it, not allowing a single goal. Dare you say it was the perfect game?
Yeah, false advertising, if I'm gonna say. I will say I saw some passes between Dawnblade and Jiffy, and when I see Zero Synergy, I'm expecting some real unfortunate plays coming out, but they showed that they maybe are getting there with the synergy. Maybe figure out the passes, figure out their roles. Jiffy getting amazing KOs and damage support on, and with Dawnblade, incredible Julie combos and shoves there. Look, we're talking about getting the ATO involved. Not sure who handles false advertising, but
I don't know. I think there is. I forgot the name of the department, but there is one.
There's gotta be some.
It'd be easier to find. Also, just something, I'm going to break the fourth wall a little bit here. So normally when we come into these games, we have a couple options of which games to look at. With this one, for people who are thinking, oh my gosh, that was too fast, it was like such a one-sided game, why did you choose that? The other option for the game that we had to choose for was, I believe we were going to possibly look at the Goofy Goobers game, but that game also already ended. So there you go, all right? Goofy Goobers lost to the goalie Squishers. Team Temp Name Abandoned Us has gotten the win over Asian Invasion. The other matches, we're still going to be waiting for them to finish. But for now, we're going to be taking a little bit of a longer break, Zenesis. When we come back, it's going to be the Jamers Gamers actually calling the semifinals, just like last time. That was a fun little train wreck, and we're going to be trying to put the train back on the rails just so we can drive it off of a cliff. After that, we'll be here again, though, for that grand final top four when we return.